All right, so we're back, and we have been down memory lane 2 of our 7 years in business, and we are beginning 2012. And at the beginning of 2012, 10 of the athletes that are training with us, athletes slash coaches, are currently coaches at this time.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of cool that by 2011, you talk about experience in our coaching staff, and our whole goal with this is to highlight the coaches. Is that they're pretty seasoned CrossFitters. A lot of people started CrossFit when they were CrossFit was so well known, and everybody wants to know about CrossFit and do CrossFit, and that really didn't happen until 2014 and 15. I think these guys joined back in the day when CrossFit wasn't cool and everybody didn't know about it.
Yeah, I think we were one of the 2000, box number 2000 or 2100 in the world. I think now there's over 13,000. So the growth from 2010 until 2017 has been massive for CrossFit. Certainly we were one of the early boxes, I guess, that got started.
Yeah. So highlighting, try to do this relatively quickly, highlighting 2012 and 2013, those 2 years were all about managing growth and expanding the space and starting CrossFit Kids. So at the end of 2012, Christina, Nicole, Ed, and I traveled to Miami and attended the CrossFit Kids certification, one of the more difficult from a participation standpoint that I've done, and CrossFit Kids has grown and become a complete staple at our box. Nicole's done a fantastic job of managing that program, and recently with Jada, and also in 2012. Jump in whenever you want.
I will.
3 of our athletes that joined us at that time are currently coaching. So we're, again, highlighting the coaches, shouting out to Nick Houston and Haley LaCroix and Joel Katz. As most of you know, Joel finished the level 1 this past weekend and is coaching effective this week, so that's pretty cool. Moving on to 2013, this was a stellar year for adding coaches. We brought Paul in as an athlete, and he relatively quickly became a coach, knew that's what he wanted to do, and jumped on the bandwagon. Phil, Terry, Jen, and Spencer. Most of you don't know this, but Spencer is going to start coaching teens hopefully this month. And when he came to be with us, he was 13 years old, and he just turned 18. So
he's a man.
We are
now he's a man.
Seriously running down memory lane here. The time has completely flown. But so by the end of those 2 years, 2012 and 2013, we almost had our current full coaching staff training and coaching with us at the end of that year. We only have 2 left to bring in the next video to tell you about. Do you want to memory lane close out with some of your
I'm burning up in here.
Had like a costume change every video, and I'm still in the same.
So if you haven't gotten it yet, here's the latest shirt.
Oh.
Real strong. Good. Help me out.
Oh, okay.
But if you don't have that one, you can certainly have this one. If you don't have that one, you can certainly have that one. We're big about Coach Rip.
Yeah.
We also joke a lot, but we also started, as you guys know, the Battle of the Sexes. This was the 6th annual we just finished.
So 2011, I believe.
Yes, was the first year.
The first one.
And then I know there are pictures of the hero wall at Rebels, where there was probably one line of heroes that had unfortunately passed away that were avid CrossFitters. I know that you all as athletes, and I know Paul and Sam in the programming do a great job paying tribute and trying to do the hero wads that honor the fallen who were CrossFitters. And so let's not forget them. And also, Sam talks a lot about family, and we talk a lot about support and keeping those that are no longer with us in our hearts. And I just had to pull out my favorite shirt, which is, of course, my boy Theo. So a lot of happiness, but also at times some somberness, but hopefully we continue to drive the Rebel family along the way. So
Signing off.
signing off.
End of 2013.